My cousin used my identity to collect unemployment benefits for 2 years. The fraud investigator became very interested when I showed them I'd been employed the entire time. Family reunions were always uncomfortable. Too many cousins competing for attention. Too much drama simmering beneath the surface. Victor was the cousin nobody trusted. Borrowed money he never repaid. Made promises he never kept. Disappeared when accountability arrived. We'd been close as kids. Drifted apart as adults. I hadn't seen him in 3 years when the letter arrived. Department of Labor. Unemployment fraud investigation. My name. My social security number. $47,000 in benefits collected over 24 months. I'd never filed for unemployment in my life. I called the number immediately. Explained there must be a mistake. I'd been employed continuously for 8 years. Same company. Same position. Regular paychecks deposited every 2 weeks. The investigator was skeptical. Someone using your identity filed claims starting 2 years ago. Listed your previous employer as the separating company. Provided your address and banking information. My previous employer. Morrison Manufacturing. You were laid off in March. I hadn't worked at Morrison Manufacturing in 6 years, and I'd quit, not been laid off. Someone had researched my employment history. Found a job from years ago. Filed false claims using outdated information. Someone who knew my social security number, my old address, my work history, family. I pulled my credit report. Found a new bank account opened in my name. Different address. An apartment complex across town. The apartment complex where Victor lived. I didn't confront him directly. Gathered evidence instead. My continuous employment records from my current job. Bank statements showing my actual deposits. Tax returns proving I'd never received unemployment benefits. I brought everything to the fraud investigator. Someone filed using information from 6 years ago. My cousin Victor has access to my social security number from when we were roommates briefly. He lives at the address where the fraudulent account was opened. The investigator's demeanor shifted. We've been seeing more family fraud lately. People assume relatives won't press charges. I'm pressing charges. Victor was arrested 3 weeks later. The investigation revealed everything. He'd used my identity because his own had already been flagged for previous fraud. He'd collected $47,000 over 2 years while working under-the-table jobs that paid cash. He'd been stealing from the government under my name. My aunt called me before the trial, begged me to drop the charges, said Victor had made mistakes but he was family, said I was destroying his life over money. He destroyed my credit, filed false claims using my identity. Let me take the blame for his theft. He's desperate. He has problems. His problems became mine when he committed fraud in my name. I didn't drop the charges. The trial was brief. Evidence overwhelming. Victor's public defender tried to argue financial hardship. The judge noted that hardship didn't excuse identity theft. 18 months in federal prison. Restitution ordered. Felony record permanent. My aunt stopped speaking to me. Said I'd betrayed blood. Several cousins took her side. Others reached out privately. Said they'd suspected Victor for years. Thanked me for finally holding him accountable. The aftermath was complicated. My credit took months to repair. Fraud alerts on every account. Explanations required for every major purchase. But I learned something important. Victor had done this before. 2 other family members had experienced mysterious financial problems that traced back to him. They'd never connected the dots. Never pressed charges. Their silence enabled my victimization. I testified at a fraud prevention seminar last month. Told my story. Explained how family trust becomes family exploitation. The people most likely to steal your identity are people who already have your information. Roommates, relatives, ex-partners, people you trusted. Victor gets out next year. My aunt says he wants to apologize, make amends, rebuild the relationship. I've already changed my social security number, frozen my credit permanently, built walls he can't climb again. Some family members protect each other. Some family members exploit the protection. I know which category Victor falls into. The reunion invitation arrived last week. I declined. Blood means nothing when it's used against you. I've built my own family now. People who earn trust instead of assuming it. Victor won't meet them, ever.